We're at the South Coast Botanic Garden in Palos Verdes, California. And we're here to see these beautiful gardens and all the inhabitants of it, including the trolls, the Thomas Dambo trolls. There's 12 of them visiting here at the moment. So here we go.
So we're currently on the hunt. We have figured out from the clerk up front that we need to follow what? The sparkles?
Well, there were three choices given.
choices.
First, we could buy a guide, a paper guide, but Thomas Dambo wouldn't encourage that. That puts more waste in the planet. The second way is you can shoot the QR code and it'll give you the map, tell you where the trolls are. Or you could really be in the spirit of this and follow the sparkles and see if you can figure it out. So we're following the sparkles.
I wonder what those are.
Poppy. I went beep, 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 beep on the bananas. Poppy's hair is made from the graceful Populus alba, also known as white poplar. Poppy learned a lot about the little humans' big, shining, colorful food caves. They like to wrap everything in colorful materials they call packaging. On the packaging, there's usually a very beautiful painting of the thing inside. It's like saying the same thing twice. It's like saying the same thing twice. But the smart thing about the packaging is that it's often square. The little humans like to stack things up, and that makes it easy. When they've collected a stack of things they want, they go to the front of the food cave to do beep on everything. Poppy isn't sure why, but they really like to beep on stuff. She can't wait to try it. Valet, he's the sleepy troll. Valet is known as the sleepy troll because he finds the human world to be a bit overwhelming. The little humans are always so busy. Valet doesn't know how they get so much done in a day. Luckily, Valet isn't alone in his feelings. It seems like the little humans get overwhelmed at times too. It was a very good thing that Valet discovered that humans spend about as much time sleeping as they do exploring. Wild is known as the writer troll because she is in charge of writing down everything she notices about humans and what they're up to. She loves to watch them go by as she sits and gathers what Tox says the little humans call data, which is fancy word for the things you notice when you watch a living thing long enough.
Lark is known as the masked troll because she's always digging down to the bottom of a bend to hopefully find a treat. And she thought, hey, this works pretty well on top of my head. Then Lark visited the little humans. She saw a lot of people standing in a long line waiting to get food. Next to the line, there was a so-called trash can, which other little people kept walking up to and dropping food in.
Lil Nut is known as the flying catcher troll because she finds the most efficient way to do her research is to catch and release the little humans. Lilnet caught a lot of different humans in her field study, but one stands out. That human invited her into her cave. There she had a thing called a couch, so big that even Lilnet could lay on it.
Big Nut is known as the trapper troll because he has the patience and mastery to make the perfect trap for the little humans. Big Nut is a cunning little troll and uses his skills to his full advantage, like how to study the little humans up close. He's made a trap and set it with the bait he knows will snare lots of humans. A golden gasoline can. Anja is driven by a learner's curiosity to be wise, which is why she taught herself the little humans' words for numbers. She thinks they sound like a really beautiful, and now she practices them all day. This is how she came to be known as the counting troll. She's been counting small people, big people, magic pocket star people, but she learned pretty quickly that she can only keep track of one count at a time. That's Anja.
Boji is the squeezing troll. Boji is known as the squeezing troll because he thinks little humans are so cute. He just can't help but to give them a good hug. This is his first meet and greet with the little humans, and he's learning human by human that you need to be careful with them, but Boji has never seen so many unique beings in his life. Kersey is known as the handstand troll because she loves showing little humans all of her cool tricks. Yes, Kersey went on the field study because at some point she stopped listening. Probably before they finished explaining they were going on a field study. But that's okay for Kersey. She spent the day exploring her senses, accidentally doing little studies of humans in the process. So she's a lollygagger, is what it's saying here.